Are those fewer subs than before? No, that was the way it worked. You're starting 11, 7 subs, and the 3 actual substitutions. I think that's normal. You like a 4-1-2-2 or 4-2-2-1? Look for the dog rule. Oh yeah, I could have yelled at the red card guy. That's true. All right. The time you spend training ground with players provide for foundation long-term success. I think now would be a good time to go through the ins and outs training with you. No, I don't need the induction. We've already dealt with some of that. I'm going to manage everything themselves. But yeah, we have below average training facilities, which would be nice. Should I talk? Maybe I could talk to the club right away about maybe improving our training facilities. The Brora Rangers. We're going to meet the media. We're going to meet the press this time. All right. 5 journalists expected. Sky Sports, Sporting Life, 442, Sky Sports, and the Air Football Times. All right, let's attend the press conference. Rubble. Let's kick this off with the first question from Alan Miller. Yeah, Miller, Sporting Life. Can you share some of your thoughts? Sorry, I can't do a Scottish accent. Can you share some of your thoughts on what it means to be the manager of Ayr? Well, I do have it listed that Ayr United is Emma's favorite team, so I'm going to smile warmly. And it's a privilege to be here. I'm so excited about the future. Jack Hicks, 442. You stand here today, unveiled the new Ayr manager. As a big fan of the club, surely this must be a dream come true. Didn't I just answer that question a second ago? Yep. Can't stop smiling. It's a wonderful feeling. What challenge do you think you'll face as a young manager? Well, it's a valid point to bring up. It's unusual for the manager to be younger than some of the players. Hope it won't be an issue. That's true. We're only 29. Yeah, you know what? It's a reality, but we're going to deal with it. Why did this job in particular appeal to you? Ambition's fantastic. Happy to be given a chance to work here and further my professional experiences. This implies we're going to be moving on after this. No, this is our dream right here. We see football the same way, and I think I have the trust of everyone here to realize a vision of the future. Yeah. You're a noted polyglot. You're goddamn right. Fluent in 5 different languages. How useful is your multilingualism in today's football culture? Oh, it's going to be super useful. Certainly it'll be a great advantage. The game will continue expanding around the globe, and any edge I have over the competition has to be of use. I like that one. We're led to believe that you're very much an attack-minded coach. That is accurate. How do you intend to factor that into your day-to-day management? By punching the shit out of people who ask me dumb questions. We don't need a gesture for everything. Convincing. Any term worth their salt will be able to score goals, but we won't neglect our defense responsibilities either. I think I like that. You do have some connection with Scotland. That's true. We do have Scottish citizenship. Does that help at all with your acclimatization to the job? Yeah, certainly hope so. I'll be using my connections with the country as much as possible. All right, thank you, everyone. That's all the questions we have for today. Press conference just fine. All right, hopefully we can develop a relationship with some of these press people so that they treat us more favorably if at all possible. Big room for 5 journalists. Well, COVID restrictions, man. Attack-minded plays 442. Yeah, but I mean, you can be, you can play it more aggressively. We are pretty defensive. We are playing pretty defensively with the cautious and everything like that. We could look at a different one, but I'm just worried about like bringing our team up to speed here. We'll see. Possession touches to shot conversion, weak influence, lost possession. I mean, that's just the recent match analysis. Not terribly exciting. Let's take a look at our set pieces and our set piece situation here. Especially, we'll take a look at our corner situation and what we might want to do. So I was doing some research, and it looks like what a lot of people think with the current iteration of Football Manager is that passes to near post are quite good. Especially if you've got a good header. You just lop it onto them, they head it in over there. We don't have anyone with tremendously amazing header skills, unfortunately. But we do have some tall people, and I guess that's going to have to do it, right? If we come back over here, yeah, like the heading and the finishing, not stupendous. But yeah, if we go to, general info, we can sort by height again, right? So we have Marky F over here with the 12 heading, which is pretty good. So the ideal, I think, would be to head it to Marcus, or to kick it to Marcus and try to have him head it in, is kind of the idea. He's currently assigned to, right, he's one of our center, I think he's center left? No, center right. Yes. So Marcus, you're going to go towards the near post and hang out over there. We'll also try to get someone in the goalie's face, probably the under defensive center. Mark Keeper over here. I suspect, yeah, you're still fairly tall, which is good. Good jumping reach, good heading. So that's a good one. If Marcus misses, if it goes over his head, then Mark Keeper. No, that's not his name. Mark Keeper sounds like a name though, doesn't it? Here we have Mark Keeper, and his instruction is to Jack Baird. Exactly. Mark is the cousin of my friend. Wait, in real life, Bronze? That's cool. So that'll be sort of the plan. We did see an example of a free kick that went kind of, or a corner kick, sorry, that went kind of poorly in this match. In that one of the defenders was able to knock it out, and we almost every one of our players was past the ball. We only had one defender sort of hanging back here. So I think what might happen, maybe with this defender left, we're going to make sure he stays back on this side. And who's our ball-winning midfielder? Muirhead. Is that the left? No, that's probably the right. Middle. Oh, right over here. I'm going to have you kind of hang back here as well. Stay back if needed. And we're going to take some people out of the box over here. Because apparently this is quite decent. So maybe we don't need two guaranteed to be back. Maybe what I'll do is we'll do this. One guaranteed to stay back, two stay back if needed. That might be good. Because we do want a fair number of people in the box, but I think that's going to be pretty nice. So when we're attacking from the left, it'd be nice if you could just load and mirror something here, which is unfortunate. Oh, I guess I didn't actually pick the corner taker. So the best corner taker, Joe Chalmers. This view over here, can I sort it? I've got a custom thing here. Which, oh, it's too wide. There you go. Okay, so if we're going towards the near post, we want someone who kicks it with their left, so it curls towards the goal, right? So we want someone left-footed. Seems like Joe Chalmers, who's got great corner. He's currently set to a substitute, though. And then I guess Patrick, sort of in that order, to take the kick. Now that's the left defender, who was set to go and hang out back here. So that's the problem. If you change who's in here, a little awkward. Joe Chalmers has a high diplomacy skill, yeah. So then if we're doing it on here, from this angle, we want to use the right foot to knock it in close again. So, I mean, if we're using Michael, he can take it. Otherwise, I guess it would be Patrick. Oh, sorry, we want right foot. So Steven, if he's in. Otherwise, might be Michael here. But yeah, same sort of vibe. Wait, I thought we just assigned you. Is it because Miller's not actually in here right now? It's kind of weird. Don't forget to see if you can buy pickles. I mean, we're going to go with something kind of like this, and then we're going to try to practice these as well. At the very least, I should make a copy of this, which is positive. And set the higher tempo, which we want. There you go. So at least we can practice two different tempos for to see how things develop. Is there anything else we want to do before the next match? Yeah, buy pickles. Did I mark him, shortlist him? Oh, I told him to be scouted. Yeah. So we're going to wait for the scouting report to come in on pickles. I guess we'll do the friendly. We've got enough time for the friendly. I don't think the fitness coach has been hired yet. I think we offered. I don't think he's hired. We'll take a look in a second. Important dates in July, yeah. No, I don't remember the name of them. Didn't we have a news article about it? What the name of the previous more? Oh, I guess we could check the transfers. There you go, Stuart Ballmer. So yeah, the job has been offered. He hasn't accepted yet. Repayments to begin. Oh man, we had loans. £250,000. Oof. There you go. Bomber set to do this. Excellent. So we'll accept you. Okay. I don't think he's here yet. There you go. Yeah. Recommend signings. You've been hired on, which is great. Your training assignments. I don't know why it gives you this screen when it's like, this is the useful screen over here. So you were particularly good at various fitness things. Yeah, you're quite good at that. So we're going to lower some of the responsibilities. There they are. See? So he's going to take over that, which increased the skill somewhere else. This is much better. Much better. Okay, good. How would you like to split the players between teams? First team versus under 18s. You know what? We should just do this because honestly, like, we don't have enough people to field 2 teams simultaneously. We'd have to use some under 18s anyway. So yeah, we'll just do first team versus under 18s. I like it. Oh, and yeah, I'll just manage the first squad. Yeah, we haven't even looked at our under 18s. Maybe some of them will impress me while we play here today. One stream in and already pickles seem to be equivalent of Emma. You know what? No, let's not hard press anyone. We're favored for a reason. Go and kick some ass. Hand over to Dave Timmons. I guess I can't because I already started it. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's just kick off. What color are we? Oh, can I? I'm not kick players here. Okay, so we're in the whites. Muirhead to Marcus. To Marquez. I gotta be able to pronounce his last name better. Moffat heads it backwards to Muirhead, who centers up. All right, we got a lot of players around. Bear sends it forward to Maxwell. We are in our cautious one. Let's actually go to the positive version over here. Slightly more aggressive. Redding, ooh, centers it nicely. Muirhead gets a header on it, but it does go much too high. Oof. So weird watching live. I'm used to watching 1.5 speeds. Oh, like the like YouTube videos, Pharynx, you watch at 1.5? But splitting the teams means all the players pro players get to start. Yeah, but I don't know what the substitute situation would be. Would all the under 18s be on a substitute bench? Maybe? I don't know. Wow. Good movement there to Moffat. I mean, we should be destroying these kids. I mean, I say kids. But half our squad is like 21 and younger or something like that of our pros. Well, maybe not half, but a good number of them are. All right, we got a corner. So that's Patrick Redding is taking the corner. Should be going to the near post. Marcus Fjordtoff. What's your goddamn name? Fjordtoft. Fort. Dwarf Fortress. We're going to have to come up with nicknames for these people, you guys. It's just the way it's going to have to be. Anyway, Fjordtoff heads it quite wide, but we think the positioning was looking okay. We do have to practice the set pieces a lot more. You can get a lot of goals with set pieces. So we're definitely going to try to emphasize that in training. Wow, goalkeeper sends it way forward. Moffat gets a boot on it, but sends it way too high and maybe a little bit wide. Kit color should be shown next to the team name top right. So the white bar over here as opposed to the teal-ish bar over here, even though they're in a dark blue. I think they do have a teal bar on there as opposed to the blue, so yeah, we can use this as a bit of a hint for our uniforms, but... Fjordor, hold the door! Hollywood! Is that Paul Hollywood taking a break from Bake Off? Playing a little footy? Baird knocks it wide. Oh yeah, we should probably take a look at our defensive situation as well for these set pieces. Like maybe there's some positional changes we want to make over there. I don't know. The problem is I only know so much. There's a good chance that I'm going to do something that'll actually make things just worse. Frodo! Oh, I like it. Alphabet and Moffat. Pass it up. Murdoch was right in the channel there. Finds an empty lane. Hits the post. But Dara O'Connor. Okay, Dara O'Connor. Excellent. And he is in my notes over here. He's the one pick for like the right winger. He's definitely the right winger guy. We might have to put him on more of an attacking thing. I think he's on a support mentality. We might have to explicitly put him in attack because this guy, he's delivering. Maxwell centers it to O'Connor, who's got the header. Oh my God, the goalkeeper gets a hand on it, but nothing can stop the Irish O'Connor. Holy crap, this guy. Some people are already tired. Well, we did just play 2 days ago. We had 1 day of a break, and even then, I don't think we gave them a full like day of rest. So it's not really surprised that they're already kind of tired. O'Connor the Harvester. Oh my Connor. O'Connor nicknamed T1000. Big goalkeeper mistake. I mean, he may have just only gotten his fingertips on it, right? It can look like a mistake, but it may have just been fingertips, not enough to actually knock it out of the goal. A lot of opposition players over here. It's a bit of a rain. Hopefully that doesn't lead to an injury or anything like that. O'Connor keeps the play alive. This guy! Oh my God! Murdoch to Maxwell. Everyone's a little bit tight. Moffat just tries to boot it right into someone's face. Doesn't go. O'Connor, the star of the match so far, sends it wide, looking to center it up. Moffat tries to get a head on it, but Bilham defends. Muirhead keeps up the offense, though. I don't think we've given our under-18 squad a single chance to really get much in the way of action going on. Patrick Redding, up to Maxwell. Maxwell's going to look for the centering pass. Maybe. Oh, back to Redding. Sends it to Murdoch. Oh, but it gets intercepted. I'm a little surprised they didn't send it into the box there, because it looked like there were some open avenues, but who am I? Dara O'Connor, because he's cracked. He's given in. Yeah, it's a little, I mean, we may have to do some early changes. Well, actually, oh, it's in extra time now. Well, there you go. Just in time. Or not extra time. Penalty time? Stoppage time. Stupid terminology. You got some people who are complacent. Yeah, listen, I'm going to try to, like, be assertive. I know, keep going. Try to break out of the complacency. We got some subs. One back. I don't know, man. Defenders, listen. You were playing lazily out there. There you go. Get fired up. Good. Good. All right. Start second half. There'll be some subs soon. I love the throw water bottle option. It's fantastic. That's new to me. So, I was wondering, with the rain, is it better to play a running game or a passing game? I just feel the rain makes it slipperier, and so maybe you want to pass, but on the other hand, maybe the rain makes it, gives you more, like, sort of a quasi-air resistant. Maybe passing's not as good. How do people adapt to the rain in real foot soccer ball? Oh my God, there's a defensive fail. Oh, was it an offside? Might have been an offside there. Redding with a free kick from an intensely aggressive angle over there. That was just like a short-range corner almost. And Appleby, is able to get it in. What are we up? 3-0. All right. Rain equals fewer, longer passes. More air passes, less ground passes. I guess that's true, yeah. You can't pass along the ground because the water will just like suction cup it to the ground. That makes a lot of sense. All right, let's get some of our tired peeps out of here if we can. Sean McGinty, sure. Dare, you know what? You've done tons of work for us. Let's get Cameron Sulkhead, who is going to be a great player for us long term. I'm very confident there. All right, let's do a few subs. Where I come from, rain is a good thing. Rain makes it so that shorter passes. Hey, another goal for United. Without the audience in here, it does make it a little less dramatic. Makes things messy. Footing becomes a problem, which makes it harder to accelerate and stop. Rain on top-level pitch makes passing better. Rain on the average pitch makes it worse. This is a pretty bad one. Oh, yes, still make the tactical changes, please. For sure. Let's get some fresh boots in there. Tiki-taka passing is hard in the rain. Is tiki-taka very direct? Or no, tiki-taka is like lots of short passes. Frequent ones. All right, we got a throw in from almost the corner situation. It's kind of scary. if they can get something going. Looks like their defense is right on point, though, with the marking. Still, he misses the grab. I don't know if it was a bad pass or the recipient being in bad position. Gets it over Clark. Does weave it forward to Lyle quite nicely. Ooh. Elliott sends it back to Lyle. Almost loses it. Hollywood just tries to boot it from outside the box and really... Ooh, interesting the way the ball was sent back there. But there was no accuracy in that shot at all. We are out shooting 16-5. 6 being on target. That's not bad at all, actually. Tiki-taka is unwatchable. Yeah. Tiki-taka is defense, though. Never letting the opponent have the ball. Oh, is it all about, like... Oh! Luke Devine? That's simply divine. Let's take a look at you, maybe. After this. Well, we'll let the unders have a little bit more. Here. Oh, I was going to accept the substitution. Can I, like, get that back? You know, your assistant manager has those little advice, and then it goes away suddenly. It's like, yes, I agree about the substitution. And how do I do that? I mean, obviously, I can just do my own subs this way, but... Yeah, Marcus Fort, you're definitely very tired. Bring in Nick McAllister. Andy Murdoch's getting pretty tired as well. Joe Chalmers, let's bring you in. Okay. Marcus Farquaad. Lord Farquaad. Short passing, my religion. Hate direct passing. Short passing is a lot of fun to watch. You know, if it feels like a high tempo short pass thing, it feels really good. As opposed to sort of the YOLO long passes. Here, I'll hit do it. Yeah, how do I get this screen up again? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to manually bring that up. Oh, was a goalie mistake. For which one? The one we scored before with the hand? Or was it what let Divine score? I may not have been watching right then because I'm looking at other things. Short passing can be very boring if the team just kind of wasting time. Yes, I agree. That's why if it's high tempo and aggressive, it's very cool. And very reminiscent of like some of the fun offensive plays you see in hockey. Hockey is innately very, very high tempo by virtue of the fact that players only play for like 45 seconds at a time. Which maybe is kind of ridiculous, but it does lead to some really interesting high-tempo stuff. And so a really high-tempo forward offensive play with lots of short passing feels great. But when the short passing is just going in a triangle, doing possession, and waiting for, like, an opening, and you've just been seeing that for 15 minutes straight, come on! What made them score was the goalie error. Okay. Yeah, I do like the high speed between updates, though. I'm not going to change that. It's just a question of, like, bringing it back up, not so much keeping it there. And yeah, oftentimes what I do, even with the highlights, I just bring the speed during highlights up just one notch. It does make everyone move just a tiny bit faster, and does make the narration voice a little bit higher pitched because of the extra speed at 1.25. But overall, probably a little better for the action. I'm not particularly like concerned about what's going on in the match here. It is just a, you know, an intramural friendly, inter-squad friendly here. So it's not really a big deal. Mostly I'm just hoping for no injuries. And oh my god, okay, now that was sexy. That was very sexy. Across to the header there. Just don't blow you all my blow up my tweeters. Houston to McKenzie. Oh, nope, that is just missed. It's a throw-in. Sexy football only, please. Put a 0.25 times speed for the watch time. Gotta pad my minutes. All right. Well, hopefully we got some good info out of this. We'll just, yeah, sure. Whatever the assistant says there, it's probably going to be okay. The nice thing is I can go with what the assistant recommends just so I don't have to think about it, but I still do the clicking myself so we use my stats. Because actually, if we take a look for a second at our coaching staff, oh, I didn't. Well, I guess Timmins is who I wanted to click on. Yeah, assistant manager Dave Timmins. What kind of stats is he looking at? Well, he's not the worst, actually. He's got better player judging than I do, which is very useful. He's got high adaptability, so he can find a job anywhere that he wants. And that doesn't really help. Not the worst determination motivation. Actually, he probably wouldn't be too bad. If I were to just automate the pre-game chats, he wouldn't do terribly. I mean, you know, I've got the 18 motivating, which is clearly better. But at 11, he's going to do fine. He's going to mostly hype people up most of the time. And with his judging ability, I think he's going to have a pretty good ability to pick what the right option is as well. So I can mostly trust his judgment over there. So that's not too shabby. Okay, so a couple of things. So Baird got a header in. I don't know what his first name is. Jack Baird. 188. Jump and reach 13. So, I mean, he's not a giant, but he's definitely tall. This is going to be, what, 6'3" or something like that? Somewhere around there. So fairly tall. Good jumping reach. Good heading. First touch of 8, which honestly is a lot better than a lot of the other first touches. So he's not as tall as our Norwegian, but he actually might be a better target for that. All right. Now, let's take a look at our young squad, which is... They changed it from how it used to be, because it used to have a dedicated button, but now... Oh, down here. Under 18s. So we only actually have 2 real players on our under 18s. See, all these gray players, I don't think they're real. I think they're just generated stuff so that we have a full team. Wait, did it give them a contract just like that? I was just doing that to test to see if they were real or not. Because see how Kinley Bilham and Finn Ekrapont are in a brighter thing and they actually have a transfer value? Maybe these guys just aren't contracted. Maybe they're real. I know, see, it's completely blank. There's no contract of any kind over here. I don't think they're real. I think they're just here to fill in the blanks. And I don't think I can actually offer them a contract. Because was I clicking on Adrian? Or was I clicking on Luke? Yeah, I think they're like the backup drivers. I think they're just here to fill in the gaps. The scouting information, it's blank. Yeah, because they have no... There's no potential, there's nothing. So we only have 2 actual under 18s. Kinley Bilham, who might become technically a player at 3 stars, but barely. And Finn. Okay, Finn! Now that's not bad. 2 stars now, which honestly, we could potentially play him on the main team. And 4 to 5 star potential over here. Left defender. Delighted to be at the club. Well, we're delighted to have you. I hired Paul. Oh, who's in purple here? Except he's out on loan. Finn's actually a pretty good player. And he actually is part of our squad. Should I move him up? The problem is the defensive left wing, we've got good people in that position. As I say, we can move him up to the squad. He'd get a lot of actual practice. He's only, the 2 stars right now. But he'd get the extra experience, which would be really nice. But this is a place that we don't really need another strong player here. Lacks work rate? Oh, yeah, so his training's not going to go fantastic. We'll see. Quick boy. Yeah, high pace is really good over here because they have to run back and forth. What's the stamina? 10. If we could get a stamina higher, it'd be great because this position here runs up and down the pitch constantly. The raw acceleration isn't as important as pace for this particular position, I feel. He's not tall, but he's not short, which doesn't matter as much. The central defenders really want to be taller. This isn't the worst. He's pretty good. I don't know if you can change the work rate. I know if you mentor them, you can tweak their personality and things. I don't know if work rate is something you can change. Can I have you mentored by someone? I thought it used to be under development. Endurance training improves work rate plus stamina. Ah. Warn them or praise them that you can influence their work rate. Right. But yeah, if we go here... There you go. Yeah, work rate and stamina. So we'll have them specifically focused on that. That is very exciting. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. Yeah, that's a good question. So Strumpet Player says, can you even do specific mentor pairings anymore? Maybe not. Maybe that's part of the squad dynamics. There's some things over here with, like, social groups or something. Is it something in our training with units? Mentoring. Begin mentoring at a group. To join a group and begin learning from one another in training, players must first be in the same squad. But I don't think... I think the only choices are here are people from the primary squad. So if I moved Finn... I think it's Finn, right? Ekra something? Yeah, so he's not in here, because I think it's my last name, and it starts with an E? Yeah, Ekrapont. Finn Ekrapont. I think if I moved him to the main squad, then I would be able to have him as part of this mentoring group. Great players are just because those players are too young to have a contract. Oh, maybe. Ask assistant to assign and move them around. Well, we might do that. Jack Baird has best personality in the squad. You should use him. Yeah, that's a good question. What, I think this thing has the personality groups. Personality, resolute. So yeah, we only have the one resolute. We have spirited with Michael Miller. Now there is a way to like to break down what this is, because what there's hidden stats, and that the combination of those stats determines what your personality is. So I don't know what resolute is, but implied by someone in chat that might be really good. So Baird as a mentor would be pretty good. I can't remember if the mentorship depends on position as well. If you want to pair people up based on their things. His work rate's of 14. His determination's of 16. And there's those two. Determination and work rate are part of the personality, I think. And then hidden attributes, I think there's professionalism and maybe something else. There might be like 3 or 4 hidden traits. I don't remember. And those tie into the personality. And the mentors, they tend to spread their personalities. Resolute's one of the best personalities. I kind of want to bring... I think I want to bring him up to the squad. Ambition is one. I kind of want to try it. You know, part of our strategy here is to really nurture the younger players. Let's bring Finn up to the main squad. I thought it was there. Oh, squad. Move him to the senior squad. So he's unavailable over here. There he is. He's on the main squad now. Mentoring. So Jack Baird. Oops. Okay. We need at least 3 players. Where is he? Why is he not? Shouldn't he be right here? With the E? Why is he not in this list right now? Is he still doing the move? Maybe he hasn't completed the move yet. Fairly Professional is the second best you've got. What's the worst personality here? Is it balanced? And who leads the training group? Yeah, I might have to advance a tick. Let's try. There he is. Balance is the worst. So let's throw another young in who's balanced. Patrick Redding, who I want him to be really good. Because I think he's going to be another great one. Okay, so we do this. So influential, other. Estimated influence on the group. Average, light. Estimated effect from the group. Non-significant, significant. Okay. So do they just work together? So it's not a direct mentoring, I guess, maybe? Maybe they just look at each other and learn from each other? I'm going to have to, Yeah, I'm going to have to do some Googling about the mentoring and how it works. Because I believe this is how it worked in FM 21, certainly. Maybe even 20. But I'm still used to the old system where you would directly mentor one to the other. Tutoring might be under interactions. Oh, right, that's another thing you can do. Yeah, no, nothing over there. Now I'll have to look it up. It is 4. We're going to be wrapping up our stream here. We are, let me double check here. Just the latest news on a couple of things. Wednesday. Oops, yes. Okay. And thought. Okay, as far as I know, we are going to be streaming on Wednesday. Wednesday should be a continuation of our Hearts of Iron 4 Russia run. And then Saturday, super looking forward to more Dwarf Fortress. I've just been like obsessing over Dwarf Fortress for the last few weeks. It's all I can think of. All I'm doing between the weeks waiting for next Saturday is watching like other people Let's Play Dwarf Fortress, going through wikis, trying to find new mechanics and understand new stuff. It's just been, I mean, my entire life right now is Dwarf Fortress. So I'm really looking forward to next Saturday for that. And yeah, Wednesday should be some more Hearts of Iron. And right now, A Kiss for Luck is streaming more Motorsport Manager. So if the Football Manager wasn't enough for Management Mondays, Motorsport Manager is going to be over on A Kiss for Luck, who we're going to raid right now. And I'm going to look at our Steam DF out now. No, Steam Dwarf Fortress isn't out yet. I'm still playing Dwarf Fortress Classic, but enjoying it. So we're going to raid A Kiss for Luck. I'm going to go and look up to see how mentoring works. Next Monday should be more of this. We got a few more friendlies to get through. I think we've got 2 more friendlies, and then we start cup games. So hopefully we'll be ready for that. In fact, I'm wondering, I might do the friendlies on my own, since it's not real games. I might only have 1 friendly to do. I might check on that. I might do a friendly on my own so that next Monday we're ready to go into actual foot soccer ball. We'll see. It'll depend on what I'm doing. But for now, let's raid A Kiss for Luck, and I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday for Hearts of Iron. See you soon. Bye-bye.